Hello, world. That's my thing. That's my introduction. Man, my apologies that I'm running behind. I don't think y'all understand what it takes to be a part of this poly lifestyle. Lifestyle, whatever you want to consider it. You know, hold on, let me try to tap in. Yeah, let me share the live with you first, fight. We about to learn something interesting tonight. Tonight we're just going to keep it short and sweet. We are coming back with a dating show eventually. But this show tonight is an interesting one. Me, Shalon, and Chantel are going to be a part of it come Thursday. I was cooking. I needed a shower. I jumped out the shower. I looked at the time. I think I'm halfway clean. Man. What up, Ebony? What up, Ebony?
Doing the most. Let's see.
So, okay, bet. He's gonna be on in 2 minutes. Just let me know when you in. Share the live with your first fight. This is an interesting thing, right? What's up, Nikki? This is about learning your moon, your Venus, right? So from my understanding is your Venus is your love style. You know what I mean?
That's
Lord Jesus, what you? Yeah. I just had 1,000 Natashas.
This is your relationship, right? Filter, but now I'm dark. Okay, so.
All right, so yeah, so it's about the poly astrology, and he's gonna join right now in a minute. He's gonna break it down. I'm gonna make him break you down. You know.
So let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all a little back. So I have been following Ogi since he was under another name. He used to be under Coach Khayr, and so he changed his name to Ogi's son. So I've been following him for years, and everything that I know about astrology, I learned from this man. So all that time when we get to talking, when you ask about, sun signs and things like that, and I get to go on my tangent, that's all this man. So y'all are about to meet my astrological guru himself.
I love it. And look, I would say he was going into it. He had the charts. Because yesterday he went live real quick. So I went live. I just joined the live just to kind of talk about tonight that he's going to come on. Oh, let me tell him what. No, what's called it. So when he comes on, he can just let us know. And he was breaking down the things, right? He was like, a lot of us, we like to go off of matching zodiacs when really it's about your Venus, right? And whatever your Venus is, and he was like, that's what's really going to kind of break down and tell you what everything is and all that.
That's like this planet that controls your relationship. So the sign that everybody knows, I'll just give you guys a brief synopsis. So the sign that everybody knows, that everybody wears, like I have on, that's your sun sign. Meaning, the sign that the sun was in on the day that you were born. And so the sun lasts in that sign, for the period of time that it does. So then it's not just your sun sign. You have your moon, you have your rising, you have every other planet. You have Mercury, you have Venus, you have Mars, you have Jupiter, you have Saturn, you have Pluto, you have every other planet has a sign in that planet, and each sign stays up underneath the planet for a certain period of time, and it varies depending on what the planet is. So when you're talking about compatibility, that's the first thing that I look for. Look, let me get your birthday, because I'm about to pull up your chart, and I'm finna see what that Venus hitting for, because I want to see what you're gonna like in a relationship, and if we are compatible in that way.
All right, UA is in the building. Let me go ahead and I was trying to pin the.
Oh yeah, pin the topic.
Oh, yeah, I can't even get it going. But without further ado, share the live with your first five. I just posted on my thing. I just put a random one that we're live because, I didn't make one again. People don't understand. When you're poly doesn't mean that you have everything just submitted to you. Man, I have to come home sometimes after work. I cook for the family because I enjoy cooking myself. And then since wife was taking care of the daughter, the other one's working, I washed the dishes. And I looked at the time, I didn't go clean my ass. I got an interview to do. Sometimes it ain't easy. What's up, brother? I'm so excited to have you on for a quick moment tonight.
Hey, man, thank you for having me, and I apologize for being late. I said, man, I can't come on the show. I ain't got their birthdays in here. I was like, I got to get ready. I said, I need to be nosy right now. There's no telling what could happen.
We got to wait till tomorrow night when I got Shalon Chantel so they can hit, because I've been excited. I've been telling them, I've been telling them, like, y'all better learn about yourselves. I've been going, y'all better learn about yourself. I said, I'm bringing the tequila, because everything you hit on point, I'm going to take a shot like, I'd have told you.
See, look at you. No astrological mess. That's not what we're doing,
Natasha,
sir.
sometimes we just need to hear that confirmation, like. But no, it's all right, brother. Because Natasha, she has been following you. She gave some information. Natasha, I know you want to share a little bit because you said he's your guru.
This is the man that taught me everything that I know about astrology. Yet I have taken at least 3 classes. You and Jasmine, the candle magic classes, the astrology 101. All that. That's all you do.
The truth. But without further ado, if you want to kind of introduce yourself to the people that's tapping in and a little bit about what polyastrology is.
Well, I'm OY's son, Team Taurus. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm your favorite astrologer's favorite astrologer. I'm your favorite stripper's favorite astrologer. I'm your favorite used car salesman astrologer. I'm your favorite realtor. I'm your favorite weed man's favorite astrologer, okay? That's who I am, all right? And I came from a very dysfunctional family. Very, very dysfunctional, like a lot of us. And I went through a lot in my healing journey. And along the way, I ran into astrology in my Tantra class. And so I was studying Tantra and astrology and martial arts all at once. So I was like, oh, they all go together. I didn't know that they were separate. When I met people later, they was like, so what are you studying? I was like, all 3 of these at the same time. They was like, what? So there wasn't a lot of people who I could like talk to or practice with after our school, like after our teacher when he passed on. I just started finding myself in a lot of swinger rooms and poly rooms on Facebook, and it will always be some of the same conflict that mono people have: jealousy and insecurity. So I was like, I'll be in the cut, they'll be going, I say, hey, when's your birthday? Get the birthday, because they so hot, they don't even know they done gave me like more information than their social security number.
That part.
So, and do you know his birthday too? I'm in the chat like way in the back like a mouse. Then they'll be like, oh yeah, I can't stand this nigga, right. His birthday is or her birthday is this. Now I just sit back and look at the charts and watch the chat, and they say everything that's in the chart. So one of the phrases we have is, if it's in your heart, it's in your chart. It's gonna be on there. So sometimes where I'm at now, in public, I might not introduce myself as that astrologer. I just gonna sit back there and listen. And maybe in 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna say, do you have Mercury in such and such? Or like, you sound like you have Saturn in this particular placement or something like that. Cause now I'm listening for a person to just confess. Cause you can't talk about anything that you really are not. That's why it's so easy to call cap now. Capping is like the lowest level. Well, calling capping is the lowest level of your intuition. You're just like, man, that just sounds like some bullshit. That don't sound like you ain't got no 3 women. Hell no, not the way you around here looking. No way. Look at you lie, boy. You got Neptune and Sagittarius. Oh hell no, you lie like a rug. And so I started using it in my own life, and then offering it as relationships. And 80% of the women that came to me were in monogamous relationships and was trying to figure out, how do I open it up? So it wasn't just like, is monogamy for me or is the poly life for me, but what's the strategy? How do I communicate it to him? Like, where can he receive that? And this is why the other part why I wanted women, y'all could really get so much more out of us if you knew what our receiving point was, and you just toss it over there. It'll be just like Tom Brady and Randy Moss when them boys went 19-1. All he did, he just tossed it up there. Randy Moss, ladies, if you could just find your man's sweet spot, you just toss it over there. You ain't even got to toss it but like 2 times a year, 3 times a year, because we're going to be so excited because our receiving spot is always neglected. There's so many demands on us. Provide this. I need protection. I need you to love me. Hey, wash them dishes. Did you take the trash out? My car ain't got no gas, and there's two of us, and we both got to go somewhere tomorrow in 3 directions. You just like, damn, this ain't failing me. So so knowing what you're getting yourself into, you know what I'm saying? Is your woman a busy bee? Does she need micromanaging, or can she really be a boss chick with just a good strategy? One of the things, one of my teachers, to me, he's the best in the world. He's a trained psychiatrist. He says, when I look at a chart, I want to know what their mental state is. He said, where's their Mercury? It changed my life. Because I used to look and be like, how could I get some head? You know what I'm saying? What do I got to find in the chart to see whether she really like, listen, I was abusive with this. I was abusive. I'm reformed now. I'm reformed now.
I'm working
You was
on
abusing the power. You was abusing the power.
I definitely use it for evil all the time.
But it wasn't for evil. I was abusing it for the light. I was abusing it for my life. Okay?
Right.
One thing I love that you said yesterday when I was watching you talk to shout out Sade. You know, for everybody that needs to know, you're like Sade, that's my people. You already know.
Yes, hey,
they're
girl,
rocking with her. And she lined everything up to create this for tomorrow night. We are going to go live. Uwe's going to break me, Shalon, and Chantel down, our whole relationship down, our whole dynamic down. So make sure y'all tap in. I already sent them all the information needed. So this is going to be deep tomorrow. The ladies are going to join me, and we got to there's going to be tequila and tension. I already feel it. Nah, I'm like, I told you. Remember last week when I told you about you? Nah. But you had said one thing yesterday when on your live yesterday I thought was amazing. He was like, most people look at the zodiac, but it's really your Venus. Bring your Venus to me to understand your love. Kind of break that down to me. And for the viewers.
So we've all heard of your love language. You can go take a test and it'll give you, so I say, Queen, what's your love language? You'll be like gifts, touch, words of affirmation. Then you take the test 2 weeks from now and you're in a different mood and you get a different answer because you didn't put the same answers down. So shit, it depends what your love language is, right?
Yeah.
But your birthday, you can't change your birthday. And so every planet is a professor. This is how you look at a chart. The whole chart is a university. Every house is a classroom. Every planet is a professor. And every sign is the curriculum. So each professor, you ain't never been to no place where no professor taught like all the subjects. One professor for basketball, one for social studies, one for English. So the planet Mercury is about your mental, how you think, how you write, how your relationship with your brothers and sisters is. Your sun sign, ooh, I'm a Taurus, he's a Taurus, she's a Capricorn, or such and such and such and such. That's the professor of ego and life force. Just ego and life force. So when you ask, how does a Taurus get along with a Cancer, you're only asking about egos. We ain't even got to the professor of relationships. You're asking about the wrong guy. You're asking about two egos, and they could always clash. Come on now. So unless you take a lot of mushrooms, another topic. So, but the planet Venus is the professor of relationships.
Are you at the fork in the road of life where you know you require specific strategies that will uncover what's next? You've done some spiritual work, but still can't quite figure out how to apply those principles practically in your life. Ready to emerge from the shadows of inconsistency, confusion, and stagnation, and baby, head into the doors of clarity, prosperity, and everlasting peace. Well, listen to the vibrational frequencies of my voice and feel its healing powers. I am Mayet Ajay-Ib, and honey, I've been where you are. At Internal Growth and Wellness, we create a personalized path for healing, restoration, and individualized evolution. So head on over to www.intgw.com and let's get started on your personalized plan today.
Mars is the planet of war, you know what I'm saying? Jupiter is the planet of abundance, and Saturn is the planet of rules and regulations. So When you're in Saturn's class, he's just like, sit down, I told you. But if you're in Venus class, she says, you gotta talk to her like this to get her to pull them panties down. This is how you get her to do such and such and such and such. But it also says, this is how I like to relate to people. So for instance, me, I have Venus and Gemini. So Gemini is the twins. So there's two right there. And my Venus is, I'm sapiosexual first. If this, you can have all this other stuff here, but your mouth could give me erectile dysfunction like this.
Say the wrong thing, you're gonna lose mood.
Over.
Gone. Go. Well, meditation, what should I do that for? Gone. Ancestors, you mess with dead people? Gone. And now for me, it's done got to another level. Oh, astrology? That must be that voodoo. Gone. Just so, and
I ain't playing with it.
so when you meet a woman and you might like say something to her like, what's up? And she's very short with you. It may not be because of her attitude. It's how her Venus operates. When she says, this how I am, she just doesn't know how to tell you I have Venus in Aries and I'm hot-headed and prone for domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? She might not say, now this is why, this is my other new campaign. I want everybody to get a Venus tattoo on their neck. Bro, we'll start solving relationships. That's what you're about, right? Don't you want harmonious relationships?
Facts. Let's get those healthy foundations built. Facts.
Let's get these healthy foundations built.
Yeah.
Healthy foundation is not based off of the divorce numbers that we have coming in from everyone. Everyone, not ain't no poly divorce and mono divorce, nigga. All the divorces in the same
all together.
all the breakups, all of you playing house. I'd like to talk about that real quick. If it's okay, look over here around. I don't want to. The numbers will probably go down right here. Some people probably gonna sneak out the back. Y'all should invite 5 people because we live. But it's so many people playing house, thinking that the other person is gonna change, and their birthday can't change. Their information is right there. And then the funny part, I'm finna stab somebody right in the chest. Watch this. Some of y'all been together between 11 and 13 years, but y'all broke up a long time ago, like in year 3 or 4. I ain't saying that. Now, if either one of y'all want to say I'm lying, just go ahead.
No, you're not. You're not. I was about to say, you might need to repeat that. Don't even whisper it. You might need to say it a little louder because that right there is a big fact. And what's crazy, because I say that a lot, and I tell people we could teach our children this, especially when they try to, compare poly or what's really going on. I always sit there and say, I'm not pro poly, that I don't like monogamy. I like healthy anti-monogamy. I like healthy relationships. And they're like, well, what are you teaching your children? What are you teaching your children? You broke up with your relationship 13 years ago, but you're still stuck in it. How to stay around in an unhealthy way?
Y'all fighting, y'all disrespectful. So you teaching your daughter that it's okay for her husband to call her a bitch?
And that's how you maneuver.
Okay, but you're worried about me. Oh, all right.
I didn't mean to open the can up, boy. Both of y'all was ready for that, boy. Y'all niggas, I'm drinking with him.
we hear it all the time. We hear it so often. So we always prepare for that response because we hear it all the time.
And I love that you stated that. I love that you could know this in the astrology too, and understanding the science, because it's needed. It's needed.
Listen, man, like, this is why when you study astrology, you can take certain words out of people's vocabulary, like fuckboy and narcissist.
Ooh.
I say with polyastrology, I can remove the word toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, narcissism, and I can remove everything but trauma. But I can find the trauma, though. I can find the trauma and then remove those 3 nasty words from our vocabulary. Because you'll know what it is. You'll know if you really want this chick to like really just be with you from the muscle. You can just look. She got Venus in Capricorn. You're gonna have to work, homeboy, and if you get with her, it's for life. She may kill you before you get out of there. Don't let her have something in Scorpio. Don't let her have anything in Scorpio and a Venus in Capricorn. She's never going anywhere, and you aren't either. Believe that. But and here's my other beef too. Here's my other beef. Speaking of Venus and Capricorn, people have high integrity. Now, Alex, you're not a professional astrologer. I'm just going to ask you a random question, right? We're just going to start out with somebody, a guest from the audience. Do you know how many zodiac signs there are?
You know, to be honest, I don't. I'm not really into zodiacs.
Okay, it's 12 zodiacs. Okay? So that means it's 12 types of energies, right? Now, I just told you one of them.
Yeah.
So if I take one from 12, how many do I have left?
You have 11.
So people be wanting all of this commitment and integrity and loyalty in a relationship, but they're asking for 1 out of 11, bruh. Forget how tall she is or he is or how much money he got. You can't, it's just like in the pimping game. It's got to be in you, not on you. And your birthday is in you. Your birthday is the first pimp. It's in you. You
That
don't
was the
want to look like
smoothest
a
shit ever.
square. You don't want to look like a square not wanting to be what you were born to be. Just be unique, man. God didn't make no mistake with you. But when you know what it is, now you be like, wait a minute, it's a 1 out of 11 chance that I'm going to get a super integrity. Yeah, but you might not even want that. That might not even be what's good for you, simpleton. You might be a Venus in Aquarius and you love freedom. You're the ghosting queen or king. Well, you know, he said something crazy. I changed my number 4 times.
Bye. I'm sorry. Bye. I gotta go. It's been real. Bye. I'm not even say bye. I just want to disappear on your ass.
How many, listen, in the poly game, everybody in the, okay, watch this. On a scale of 1 to 10 in the chat, how many people have seen people in relationships just by running? Watch the chat. Watch this right here. Watch the chat. This shit finna go crazy. 1 is the lowest, you've never seen it, and 10 is the highest, okay? What's on a scale of 1 to 10 in the poly world, what kind of, have you seen relationships end or people just running? I bet you this girl is finna go crazy. I mean, like.
It's real.
So me,
Oh,
they didn't write that. They said me a 10.
10. Yeah. Yeah.
10.
I'm gonna just confess. Let
I
me
will
just
go
confess.
over your ass quick.
I wasn't even asking for her to confess. I wasn't even. She snitched on herself. I just said put a number in it and know somebody. She was like, oh.
10,000. 10.
You know, I mean, I own it though. I own it.
11.
I
love the 11.
10,000. Jesus.
Right, so look how much time we done wasted when we could have been cultivating with the right one.
Facts.
So when I talked about the divorce rate, in India, they use astrology before they get married. Their divorce rate is 4%.
Oh, wow.
4% because they're matching children up around 9, 10, or 11 and letting them play together so they can grow into love. They can grow into love because you already, as a wise parent, because to me, the poly parents have to be the wisest. You have to be the wisest. You must be the wisest because you're always constantly under attack. You're always constantly under the bubble. So the child of the poly, you must give them more advantages. We're in this relationship to go down. We're in this relationship to go up. Yes. Where are more advantages at for us? And the women in the relationship is they're going to remind you of these children. But the thing is, I want to speak up for real black men like yourself, man, that's been a color. Like, real niggas love their kids. We love our kids, man. We lay it down and pick it up for hours. You know what I'm saying? And that particular bonding, that's why I always open up and say I'm from a very dysfunctional family. The first four birthdays I had was my mama, daddy, brother, sister. So those I've been studying those four people as long as I've been studying my own chart for 21 years. And every day has been, why couldn't my mama and daddy stay together? What was the conflict? How many conflicts? And there's no way to lie about it because I was right there. I'm not adding on. I was there. So I see. And then, like I said, when I was in the poly groups and I was just getting the birthdays, I was just like, ding, ding, another check, another check, another check, another check. And then you just, man, it's wild out here. And for me, I want to go to the people who say they want a better relationship, not the ones complaining all the damn time. That's what I'm out here for.
The one seeking solution. So I'm definitely excited about everything you drop. I know, Natasha, we got 4 minutes for your show. So I'm tomorrow night. So far, I'm gonna ask one question before I let you go. We go to Natasha's show. Did it look it's gonna be spicy? Is it gonna be spicy tomorrow? The information you got so far together?
It's gonna be grown. It's gonna be grown.
I can't
Y'all
wait.
think y'all slick? So I'm exposing them. I already found the thing I was looking for though. Remember, I ain't told the public the story. So I'm sitting on the back porch the other day chilling, and I was just thinking about relationships, and I saw the brother scroll through my timeline, and I was like, man, I wonder what his chart, his wife, it's 3 of them. Oh, I was like, he got it. He probably don't even know, but he got it. I was like, I need to see this chart. Because like when you look at Will Smith and Jada, it's something they can't break up. Forget about it. It don't matter how much she abused him. Stop talking about him. You ain't use the astrological part. It ain't got shit to do with that, demeaning him, whatever. She's showing y'all astrologically nigga can't go nowhere. That's what all that is, right? So you might want to be, are you on the verge of a Will Jada relationship? But I already found it. That's why I was late. I already seen what your thing is. Like, and I want to applaud you now, bro. You did that.
I'm excited now. Tomorrow night, I'm excited. I appreciate it, bro. I know. Look, I'm looking forward to it because I wanted to. That's why we sent the information yesterday. They're excited. Like there are like my zodiac person, my astrology person is Chantel. Like that's Chantel's realm. So as I'll just be staring at her. All right, that's what's up. As soon as I came home with
He
it,
never knows.
as soon as I said it, oh yeah, what do you think? You're with it? I was like, I'm seeing if y'all with it. I know the brother. I'm with it. You know, I'm like, oh well, we're with it. Well, then let's do it. Let's line it up. I'm like, let me get on the phone. Let me make this happen. But yeah, bro, I'm excited about tomorrow night. I'm gonna make the flyer and everything so we get everything lined up. I want to hear about us three and how the astrology actually affects our relationship and how it looks like for each of us. So yeah, this is gonna be an amazing episode.
I'm gonna do the spicy and I'm gonna do the healing part. It's a soft part in there that y'all have that I'm gonna honor. I'm gonna honor the damn soft really good. And then of course I gotta keep it spicy. I gotta keep it spicy. It's plenty of spice in there now. It's plenty of spice in there, but
yeah, have to understand why Alex so filthy, because he good and nasty.
No, don't even goddamn. Natasha, look, we should have done Natasha tonight, goddamn it. Look, I
know
want to take
my signs, baby, and I know my partners. We good.
I just want to take my tequila shots and be like, I told you. I knew it was. Now the stars are speaking. Now you can never deny. That's gonna be right. You can never deny. But I appreciate you, brother. Natasha, I know you got your show. I thank you so much. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I'm excited about it. I thank you for all the information you brought tonight.
I'm doing a Clubhouse at 10:30 tonight. I'm going over to Natasha's show too, and then I'm gonna go on Clubhouse at 10:30. So y'all meet me on Clubhouse around 10:30. Whenever Natasha's show is over, then I'm going over.
I definitely, bro.
I'll be there.
I love it.
Where's your Venus? Where's your Venus at, girl?
Aquarius.
Oh, okay. Good to look at. Good to look at, fellas, but don't chase. Good to look at, but don't chase.
Just let me have my way. Just let me have my way.
But I appreciate y'all so much. I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow night. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.